Shame on you. Ah! What is going on? It is your girl today at Remy Q Studios for a rant, rave, and review. Rant or rave review. Yes, that's what it is. Rant or rave review. And today, well, let me tell you. First of all, a warning, there are spoilers. And if you don't know that by now, there are spoilers. We are talking about the movie Dune. And I am not familiar. I know there's a comic. I don't know if there's a book. Is there a book? We'll look that up. I hope there's a book. Anywho. Wow. Okay, first of all, star-studded cat. A star-studded cast. You've got Timothée Chalamet, which everyone is totally in love with him. In this movie, total babe. So, super hot in this movie. You got Jason Momoa. Everybody loves him. Josh Brolin. Just a huge cast of characters. Okay? So, I am not talking about anybody's acting skills. I think everybody did a good job for what the movie was. I will say, he doesn't act like Nicolas Cage. But now I'm going to totally screw this whole up. Timothée Chalamet, if you listen to his voice, sounds like Nick Cage. Okay? I'm just going to say that. But this movie is, of course, comics. It has a cult following. I've never really known about it. Never really heard about it. And I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, this looks like a good movie that I'd want to watch and maybe we'll never watch. Jeremy's like, you should do a review on this. And I was like, okay, we'll do that. So that's what we did. We sat and watched a movie. Hold on. I don't know how long it is. How long is this movie? 2 hours and 35 minutes, which the kids were still awake. And that was kind of a nightmare because we had to pause like 1,000 times for, 12 sandwiches, a dog being let out, just massive, just insanity because we cannot watch one movie in our household. But to start out with, I thought the movie was super slow. I like action films, and I thought there was really a good build-up, but I was like, please. And we kept seeing Zendaya. I forgot her. Zendaya. I'm sorry if I pronounced her name right. I can never remember how to say it. They had pictures, you've got this dude who, dude, I can't even. So you've got, oh my God. So you got this family who's a good family, and they're going to go in and go get spice from this off world. And they're from, I can't remember, Atramedes. I have no idea. They all sound the same. I cannot keep all Archimedes. I have no idea. They have Atreyu and then Arkansas. I have no idea. So they're from an A place. I cannot even. So they're from an A place, and there was another place who I believe also. No, they're like the Shakadorians. I have no idea. And they're bad people, and they're like taking the spice and beating the crap out of these people that own the desert people. And then the emperor's like, hey, why don't you get out of here? And then we'll send the other A people who was like a good family down to this place. But what people don't know is the Emperor's going to bomb them and kill everybody. But nay. Somehow all these people, he's having visions, and they keep calling him like the one, and he's gonna be, the guy that's gonna come save the desert people, and blah 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 blah, very like Messiah kind of thing, and he's gonna create paradise. And then he's trained by like Josh Brolin and Jason Momoa, which, by the way, anyway, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Calm down, Angel. I'm really trying to get to the end because boom, like anywho, so I can't do this. I just can't. Anyways, so he's like, you have no idea what's going on. He's seeing all these visions of like, weird stuff of Zendaya and her blue eyes, and they're like, oh, that's the desert people. They eat the spice, which they could have, I guess, thought of a different. I don't know. Anyways, so they're eating the spice and they get blue eyes, and then people find out it's good for interstellar travel. I don't know. But the whole movie was like super, super, super slow, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. I kind of want to see what's happening. And they're really building up the story about this desert and how it's just barren, and the only people that can live in this are the freemen. And yeah, so they're there for what, I don't know, 2 days, and they have enough story to establish that these people are coming to make peace with these desert people so that they can get spice and ship it and sell it and create a good economy. And they're here to get peace with these people, the desert people, so that they can have like happy-go-lucky, and then we leave your people alone, we harvest spice, and then we leave, everybody's happy. But then the Emperor, who we don't even know, like, I don't even know anything about him because I've never seen the series, basically orders a hit on these dudes. And since the bad guys that were there before collected all the spice, being super mean and just being a total jerk to these desert people, just like a tyrant, and they kick him out so that they could basically have these people come and kill them. Like, I don't even know no. So what do? They basically send these 2 or 3 battalions of soldiers, the Shikari, that's not what they're called, because I don't even know what they're called, down to fight the, dang it, hold on. I gotta find what they're called, because I don't like not knowing. I was gonna write all this stuff down, but I never read it, so like, what's the point? Directed by Denis Villeneuve. No. Come on, man. Timothy Dune. Paul Atreides. He's the dude. He's the Duke's son. And he was like all special and like seeing visions and all this other stuff. And he's the one. So, sorry. So he's the one that's going to come and save the desert people. And everyone's like, he's not the one. Everyone's like, he's not the one. But the mom is like, he kind of might be the one. I don't know. And they were like, you were supposed to have a girl. And she was like, yeah, but I had a boy. I mean, I don't know how you plan this stuff, but whatever. So, so they kill this whole family, but then like a whole bunch of people were like, oh, he's like, I know. They get the mom and the son out because they made a deal with the witch who's in charge of the crazy people that can see stuff, the truth sayer. And I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but we're gonna get there, okay? So like the truth sayer was like, hey, you can kill everybody, but don't kill the mom and son. And he was like, okay, deal, got you. But we all know he's a bad guy because he's gonna kill an entire family just to I don't know, take over the world. I don't know what the whole point of it is, because the Emperor said so. Yeah, so we're just gonna do bad things because the Emperor said so. Cool. And then he's like, yeah, but we'll just drop him off in the desert. We didn't technically kill him, but the desert's bad. They got sandworms, like for real Beetlejuice sandworms, and whatever, right? So they get out, and he's having visions of things that are happening, and they stick his hand in a box and he has to deal with pain, and they're like, yeah, he's not the one, but he could have died. Anyways, I kind of jumped back, but then we're going to go back ahead, and then they're in the desert. And so this whole movie, he's seeing visions of Zendaya and this blue-eyed woman that I guess he's like wondering what it all means. And he finally escaped to this, where they're gonna fight with this dude, and then all of a sudden he gets accepted to the people because he kills the guy, and then everybody's like, oh, happy you're part of us. And then Remy Q, Mr. Q says, they're walking into the desert with Zendaya, they finally meet, and he was like, the end, just kidding. And it was, y'all, it was the end. That was it. Are they going to make a 2? I don't know. Who knows? I mean, are we going to have to wait 12 years? Because it is in the middle of a pandemic. And you know what happens after pandemics? The apocalypse. There's going to be zombies and shit. We don't have time for Timothée Chalamet. He's going to be eaten by zombies. And what are we going to do? Be waiting for this stupid movie to just at the end. That's it. Just the end. Hey, guess what? Done. What, people? Disney did it to us. They just end stuff, and the Lord of the Rings did it too. They just end stuff, and I mean, now we got the Lord of the Rings like 1, 2, 3, 12, 13, 14, whatever. But you guys, it just ended. Why? I mean, all you people that read the comics and know the sci-fi graphic novels or whatever, you guys know how it ends, maybe, but I don't. Don't tell me, because I want to know. But I don't want to know. But I do want to know. I am so mad. And now I blame Remy Q for this, because we were watching a movie, and there they go. They're like, oh, guys riding the sandworm. Yay, this is desert power. Man, F this movie. Stupid movie. I mean, I liked it, but stupid movie. They should have a spoiler warning. Like, hey, this movie is going to drop you off an effing Cliffhanger City. You better get some rock climbing gear, because we just dropped your ass off a cliff. Timothée Chalamet. And they made Zendaya oh, she's so important in the movie. She was in like 15 scenes of they were all 3 minutes. And then she's like, here, I'm going to give you a blade because you're going to die. And then he doesn't die. But I kind of like, well, at least if he died, we knew what happened. He died. Oh, y'all. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, sir. Because, oh my gosh. I just don't like when they do that. I mean, I don't hate the movie. I'm not really ranting. I so am ranting. I mean, just that, who's seen the movie? It's his fault. Because the movie wouldn't know how to end. And then he was like, it'd be funny, the end, because it paused. And you know what? Y'all gonna drive me drinking. Again. I mean, it was a bit like Star Wars, where you've got different planet, and I mean, leave us with an ending. Even if it's a cliffhanger, don't just, I mean, if there's no other movie made, this movie sucks. Okay? If there's no whatever, second one or sequel, then this movie was just a big waste of time. And to all the people that love Dune, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I will tell you, I'm going to start reading the comics, because now I want to know. And the graphic novels, if there is any. What is there? I have to know now. Now I have to go invest in it. That's what it was. It was just a play for my money, and they got it. They totally got it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of mad that they did this. It's not their fault. I mean, you get a good show. Who cares if they're like, oh, it doesn't have an ending? Who cares? All we need is a beginning, a middle, and ending. Well, we don't have that. Oh, who cares? Anybody will watch it. It's like Marvel. Just put our name on it. We'll watch it. And dang it if they're right. Dang it if they're not right. You know what? Shame on you. So frustrating. Anywho, that was kind of it. I just done. Hey guys. But it's not about people, it's about the movie ending. Like, I thought the acting was stellar. You know, Timothy Chalamet, Timothy, I don't know how you say his name. You know, Zendaya, Jason Momoa. And I don't know who plays the dad. But he is one sexy mofo. And the woman, although she was kind of like, "Ooh, my son might be the one. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm freaking out." Then her husband dies and she's, or well, they're not married. It's concubine, whatever. He's like, "I should have married you." Yeah, yeah, you should have. I mean, she's all freaky and walking in the dark, but she bore you a son, which is like a big deal when you're like an emperor and a king and a lord and blah, blah, blah. No. Y'all. I cannot. That's it. That's all I am. It's like if I was just talking to you and then boom, my broadcast shut off. I mean, we've had that happen before, but that's not my fault. It's the internet. I don't know how to work things. But it sucks, and I'm sorry that I did that to you guys. Maybe that's my whole lesson I had to learn here. Don't just end the broadcast in the middle of it. Because, the end. Just done. And there were so many people that died. I mean, Jason Momoa's death, super awesome. Like, it was wicked cool. I mean, he died. I mean, he was so close to death, like, so many times. And he was like, I'm going to kill a couple more people just for the heck of it. Because the dude's a beast. And, like, I would not, like, in real life, I would not mess with that dude. I bet he knows some real shit. It could probably y'all up. Somebody. Maybe not. You know, I don't know. I know he's a big Game of Thrones thing. And, like, that's where he came onto the scene. I did not meet him. Well, I didn't meet him anyways, but I did not see him on Game of Thrones, so I don't know how much of a BA he was, but I heard he was, and I was just like, whatever, because I've never seen that movie, because they killed the dog in the first one, we're not going to go there, and then I was like, but then he played Aquaman, I was like, okay, he's kind of hot. I mean, that's not really my thing, but he's kind of hot. And then I found out he's a super awesome guy, like, in real life, he's new, and I'm like, oh, that's super hot, whatever, and he died. He died. The dad died. Josh Brolin, which I can't even remember what his name was. He might have died. I don't know. I mean, you didn't actually see him, and I kind of feel like it's a soap opera. Unless you see them die and you see them in a coffin and you see them buried, they're not really dead. And even then, Oh, by the way, speaking of dead people, may he rest in peace. I was driving the other day and I saw Stan Lee. And obviously it was not Stan Lee, but it might have been Stan Lee. Looked just like Stan Lee. I don't know what he drove, but if he drove an SUV, Stan Lee was driving down my street. Not my street, down my neighborhood. House, not in the house. I don't know. Oh, I'm so mad about this movie. It's so stressful. But yeah, maybe like, Tupac and Stan Lee are hanging out somewhere. That makes me feel better about life. I don't know, guys. What y'all think about the movie? Do you guys don't mind the endings of things that just leave you hanging? Bad relationships or, in different movies. That's pretty much it. What y'all think? Do y'all like the movie? Any Dune fans out there? Where do I start after this? If there are Dune fans, what series, episode, comic book number? I mean, is it a book? Can we have a novel about this? Y'all, that's it. That's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed me just losing my mind for no reason, because life's too important. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Halloween's next weekend. I hope y'all are doing something fun. If not, oh, there's a cat growling. She was not happy about the movie either. Anywho. Well, y'all have a great night, weekend, day, weekday, whatever day we post this. We still have another video. I watched something else and I cannot remember. Oh, it was Maybe it was a Back for Blood thing that may come out before this or after this. I have no idea. I'm not in charge of the editing. I don't even know how to make this stuff work. I should probably learn. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Please let me know if there's anything you would like to review, because I'd really like to know. Because I don't know book, movie, show. That's it. Y'all have a great day, great night. Hugs and kisses. Bye. Oh boy.